Yeah, I don't believe in destiny, I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me, you ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes, call me aggressive with my flow, call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love, still gonna die for what I love, still gonna try, I won't give up, still gonna fight until I've won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left, and I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret, cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no. Some injuries, mentally and physically. Studied them religiously so I don't repeat history. And people won't admit to me they don't want a victory bad enough to get a C. They'd rather just go leave it be. And this journey I've been on since 13, working hard and learning, never stopping searching. Yeah, it's burning, all this passion hurts me. I took action working, writing down these words. No, I'm not okay, I just wanna be something. I don't wanna be nothing, living all alone. No, I'm not alright, I'm just barely getting by. But I'll tell you I'm just fine, so you leave me alone. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left, and I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret, cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no.
All right, what is going on, everyone? Thanks for tuning in on Saturday, 16 March 2024. My gosh, guys, like I know I've said it before, but it is so true. We have survived and made it to another weekend. I am currently battling a head cold because this week has been crazy. I can't get into some of the details because it's all work related. But for the first time in probably 2.5, 3 months, I actually have some hope and motivation for my private or my 9-to-5 job. So I'm excited. There's been like a lot of stress relief and stuff like that. So it's just been crazy. I can't really talk about it, but it's been crazy. And I think some of you guys, if you were to know the details, you'd just be shaking your head. But that's why I say we have all survived. All right. We have all survived. We have made it to another weekend. And thanks for coming and hanging out. I can't stay too long for this weekend update because I have to go to the tax man and get that stuff done and finished. Hopefully it won't hurt too bad, right? If the government, just make sure they lube up before we go through the process. And also, I saw this like cake recipe on Instagram. So I'm trying it out right now. It's literally baking. It's basically you take pancake mix and you just throw it in a rice cooker and it just cooks like a pancake cake. And I'm like, what the hell? I have to try this. So of course I freaking added some cinnamon and like a whole bunch of Reese's Pieces and Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. So it's cooking right now and I'm super excited because why not get your fat kid on the weekend? Also, Don't let the hard days win. This epic shirt came in. We've got the Bloodbath skull on one shoulder, and of course, our Dying Breed skull on the other shoulder. The shirt fits great. It feels amazing. And what a incredible way of like this shirt arrived the day that all of this crazy shit at work happened. And I was like, yeah, don't let the hard days win. That's what this shirt is all about. So, all right, let's get to our comments. We, of course, have, oh, wait a minute, comments. And yet at the same time, we need to thank the Patreon community, the Dying Breed. You guys have been so amazing, wonderful, supportive throughout all this time, constantly sending me private messages, just saying, hey, we're praying for you. We're here for you. You know, keep doing what you're doing. We love supporting and being a part of this community. So thank you so much to these amazing individuals: Warriors Bernard, Fighters Maxwell Foster Q, Soldiers Boslow, Wolfie, Unwired, who's Rob in the chat, and then, of course, Defenders LG, Jodan, and Miss Aoife over in Ireland. You guys have been incredible and such a support, so thank you so much. And speaking of all these amazing Patreon members up top, we've got the one and only Ryan Maxwell in the chat, who's saying, what's up, bro? My favorite time of the week. Unwired Rob is coming in saying, hey, all, hope the week went well, putting together goals for 317 to 324. First comment secured. All right, dude, well, tell us what's going on. What are these goals, man? I want to know about these goals now, because now I want to see. I need to do this for myself this week. I lived having hope for my privates. Yes, absolutely. And the spit on it first. So gonna have to try this magical cake recipe. Dude, it should be done in, okay, the timer is saying 2 minutes. So if you guys just hang on, we could actually see how this turns out. Or I guess like we could just put it here and just watch all the cake mix just volcano out all over the place. That'd be a great cleanup. Hey, TJ and everyone, the hour difference threw me for a moment. Oh my gosh, that has thrown me off this week so bad. Just that hour difference. Well, granted, there's the work stress too, but yeah, that has really thrown me off. So that's where this week, talking about updates, I have not really done anything as far as editing per se, just because I wanted to take a week off to try to get my body aligned to the time difference. No luck. My sleep has been terrible. The schedule has been terrible. I'm just glad that I actually showed up to work on time this whole week. But yeah, but I can say that this week, let's see, I'm pretty sure I have the file up somewhere. Let's see. Oh, call sign Bloodbath. All right. So as far as edits go, no, I'm past this. I have to be past these edits. I was pretty sure I'm on page like 100 or something. Let me see. I'm going through the manuscript right now. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's our pancake mix. The timer's going off in the background. Okay, so I am right about page 89 of book 1, Bloodbath, out of 362. That's not too bad. That is not too bad. I really wish that the pages would have been more like in the 400 range. I'm not going to lie. But it is a 6x9 format, right? So, so yeah, I'm at page 89 of 362. More than likely tomorrow, I'm going to be dedicating the vast majority of the day to editing because I want to get book 1 done. Vanessa, who is our typesetter, she, of course, has already been, I got her in the loop and said, hey, you're going to have 3 books coming here pretty soon, pretty rapid succession. She's excited. She's ready to go. So, which, of course, makes me even more excited. I've already put on the schedule. So now with Amazon, which is, you know, they needed to have done this a long time ago, but now you can upload and pre-schedule 90 days in advance. So that's where I already have my dates set on the calendar of like, hey, upload the books on this day, this day, this day, so I get as much time for pre-orders and exposure as possible. So there's that. We got those locked in. And yeah, looks like Ryan wants to see this cake. Let them have cake. All right. You guys hold on. I got to set, this is going to be awkward. Like I've got to set up how to put a cake while live streaming. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, so that was a giant pile of goo. So was not done yet. Did not want to clean up that mess. So we will wait. I just put it again to cook. So I started it as white rice. Now I did it as brown rice. In the video, they just have like the cheap thing from Walmart where you just click it down and there's nothing like that. Mine is a little bit more complex. So I was like, I don't know if this is really going to work or not, but yeah, we're still going to go. If it works out okay, we'll have pancake cake. Pancake cake. Hail, Professor Lombardi, the one and only Richie Stevens. I love you, dude. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for coming in. Is it cake day right after Pi Day? It is, because one, I did not realize it was Pi Day until late last night. Two, why not? And three, cakes. Yeah, exactly. They also have video editing. I don't know what that's about. I don't get it. Anyways, so page 89, we're going to spend a lot of tomorrow working on that. Let me check real quick as we're here. Since everyone's hanging out, let's find out where we're at as far as audiobook for The Dying Breed Book 2. Folders. Oh, also, you guys, I might be making a change here very soon. I'm not happy about it. It is what it is. Okay, so we have no new updates as far as the audio files for The Dying Breed Book 2. Obviously, as soon as Tom is done and everything's good to go, it will be uploaded. You guys will have your audio codes coming in. So, the Dying Breed community will have the audio codes available for them. Shit, what was I talking about? I don't know. I was rambling. It was to say you can't always trust those videos. Oh, right. Yeah, those Instagram people, them people be sketchy as shit. Looks like 60 minutes. Set rice cooker to slow if possible for 60 minutes and start cooker. If your cooker does not have a slow setting, don't worry. Or we could just keep winging it and just be like, okay, reset. I like how you guys are also doing the research at the same time as I'm just like live firing, right? Like, we'll figure it out as we go. Let's just get on the trail. And then you're like, ooh, there were some monsters and crocodiles. We should have prepared. We should have gone to the market and stocked up on potions and spells and everything else. Nah, fuck it. Let's go. That is exactly how I approach all D&D campaigns, I think. It's going okay. I had to take one of the kittens to the vet. Ah, boo. So I'm just trying to keep an eye on her. Wing it, right? Exactly. You were saying there are changes are coming. Oh, right. Changes. I might actually buy a coffee pot and start making coffee in the morning instead of the energy drinks. I was doing the cost comparison, and here's the thing. I am not bougie or diva in any way, shape, or form. Like, literally, just give me like 2 of these t-shirts and a pair of jeans. I will wear them all week long. I don't care. I don't need no bougie. But as you guys know, energy drinks, I am an energy drink connoisseur, as it were, per se. And when I started doing the budget last week, I was like, yo, there's the big ass can of Folgers that was on Amazon for like $25. If that shit was good enough for Grandpa when he helped win World War II, maybe I should just toughen a little bit up, right? Maybe I should just Kagurack the fuck out of this and just start drinking coffee in the morning, because them energy drinks, though I love them, the energy drink gods. Who would be an energy drink? Golgoth would definitely have his own energy drink, and Mala for sure. Like, what would Mala's be? Obviously, you have to be something with the word, see you next Tuesday. But yeah, those two would definitely have an energy drink. But for me, I might be making the change to coffee. I'm not really looking forward to it. But inflation be tough, as you guys know. Inflation be tough. Laugh my ass out. Coffee is goodness and a fraction of the cost. That's see, this is where wisdom and experience. Do not mock your elders, because Rob is like 2 years older than me. He knows. He knows. I'm just late to the game, and I'm stubborn as fuck. I don't like to change unless I like. If I came up with a change, I'm like, oh, look at how smart I am, how much reflection I have done, how much. And then other people are like, yeah, duh, we've been trying to tell you, you dumbass, like for months. No, you didn't. I had to come to this conclusion on my own. I have 4 short leggings, Roland shirts, 1 Dying Breed, and 2 Most Village shirts. So that's my week right there. You have 2 Moist Village shirts. May the moist be with you. 1 Dying Breed, which is, badass. And then 4 Slaughter Silly Roland shirts. That's awesome. Since you weren't a Marine, you might add cream and sugar. Oh, that was yes. I already bought the milk. Well, I bought the milk for the cake. That is actually just a liquid volcano, or a liquid slush. But yeah, this Air Force frame. Nope. There's no need to drink mud water. There's only the need to get myself awake so I don't die. What was your favorite energy drink? That is a great question. R.A. Cooper, the most wonderful, amazing person on the planet. Let me show you. Okay. Hi. Thanks for coming to the stream where we talk all things energy drinks and the amazing flavors that they encompass. So let me tell you probably what would be my top 4 energy drinks right now. And one I just found and I got it this week, and I have to say, yes. Okay. So the energy drink that has been one of my favorites that I've known for a while and that I've been buying in bulk for a while. I feel like I broke the internet sending him off. Right. Quest accepted. Energy drink connoisseur lesson for the day. So okay. We'll just start here. The first one that I would recommend to anyone, 3D Alpha Land, because this is lemonade. Now, this is carbonated. You will have that energy drink feel, but the lemon flavor profile is just chef's kiss. They nailed it. I am a huge lemon drink flavor person. Like I love drinking the flavor of lemon. I don't necessarily like eating it per se. Like if you were to have like a lemon poppy seed bagel or a lemon muffin, like I wouldn't want to eat it, but drinking it, I love that flavor profile. So when I found this one, I was in love because Monster did have an absolute zero lemon flavor that they had done for a while. They got rid of it. Reign energy drinks had a lemon flavor. They got rid of it. Lit AF, they had a crystallized lemonade pre-workout energy drink in a lemonade flavor. Amazing. They stopped making it. So when I found 3D had this Alpha Land lemonade, it's so good. Such a great lemon profile. Lemon is the best, right? I can't stay, but hope you have a good stream. Thank you, Miss Katie from Periapsis Press. I adore you guys. And just the fact that you came by and said hi, that means the best. We are currently talking energy drinks, which the next one up is 3D Silver. But this one specifically is strawberry lemonade. That's right. Now, the thing that I love about this, oh, nice. I love Citrus Drinks Club. Rock Shandy is lovely. Ooh. I am curious. We're going to have to look this up. So 3D Silver. Now, Granted, these would actually be probably labeled more of a pre-workout than an actual energy drink, but I don't care. Like if it's got beta alanine, which is the thing that makes your skin tingle and itch, to me it's like, yo, that just helps me wake up more. So I don't care about that stuff. But this is strawberry lemonade. It is not heavy on either side. There's not a heavy lemonade flavor. There's not a heavy strawberry. I found that it was a perfect balance of both. And it was such a nice complementary profile to go hand in hand with the Alpha Land. Now, the other reason, I will go ahead, I will literally do this on stream. I don't give a shit. 3D Alpha Land. Okay, so for those of you who also do not know, I buy my energy drinks off of Amazon.com, especially with Prime shipping. The reason is, if you guys notice, this price right here, $24.99. So for a 12-pack of 3D Alpha Land, you can get that for $24.99 delivered in Prime. I absolutely love that. So that is where the caffeine profiles for the 3D are coming in at 200 milligrams per drink, if I remember correctly. Let me look to confirm. Oh yeah, that's right. Energy blend, they don't actually tell you. It's a 1.5 grams, and they have all their energy stuff at the bottom. So this is where, for me, energy drinks at the convenience store, the gas station now are what, like $3.50? I've even paid $4 for some of them, which is insane. So for me, the fact that I can pay $2 basically per can, have it delivered in bulk, is just the cheapest and best way to do it, right? So those are the two. What am I doing with my life? There we go. Those are the two that I would start with. Now the next one up, they nailed this flavor profile, and that is Ghost Energy Drink Sour Pink Lemonade. Granted, for us a little bit older folks, if this does not remind you of your childhood and give you nostalgia of like being 7, 8, 9 years old and just running around the neighborhood and having fun outside, I don't know what else will. This flavor profile just reminds me of summer, great weather, and a nice cool breeze on an afternoon of just having fun with friends outside. The flavor profile is, there's this tartness to it, yet super sweet. Just a perfect blend of a pink lemonade that reminds you of all things that are America, freedom, and, an awesome planet to live on. So not wanting to, bash on our international supporters, but for me, this is like, oh, I love this can. I love this energy drink. This is one of my go-tos. It's got 200 milligrams of caffeine. So the most recent one, this would probably be in the, these are my top 4 that I go to. I do also drink a few others, but these are the ones that I have on bulk, on hand to keep me going. And this is the one that I found this past week. Here's another thing. I literally have another case coming of new flavors that I haven't tried yet today. It's going to be delivered. So that's where it's like, I do drink a lot and I like to explore. Reign Sour Gummy Worm. This is the one that I ordered from Amazon.com. I have not even seen it in stores. The thing that I like about Reign energy drinks is they are 300 milligrams of caffeine per can. So yes, when I say that I have enough caffeine in my body to kill a rhinoceros at all times, I am not lying. I don't know how I have not died yet, especially with all the bullshit from work. So 300 milligrams per can. What I like about this is I normally can drink just this. It gets me up and going in the morning. This is about how much I need to really get going with my day, is about 300. So normally when I first wake up, again, if I wake up at 3:30 in the morning to do my writing, this guy is normally with me right there off to the side so I can wake up and start going and get energized. And then, of course, I normally have one as I am off to work because it's only been about, it's about a 3-hour difference from when I got up to start writing to then, I had breakfast. I'm now on my way to work. So I normally need a second one to really get me going and get me awake for work. Because again, it's bullshit. But with this one energy drink, it's just enough that it gets me going. It's a great flavor profile because I also love sour gummy worms. Now, my favorite candy is neon sour gummy worms. And so that's where I love this flavor profile. It is not as good as Lit AF's sour gummy worm pre-workout that they came out with. But the problem is Lit and Lit AF are no longer making the energy drink cans that you can order, because I would literally go into GNC when I was living in Klamath and I would buy cases at a time. Again, 300 milligrams, great beta alanine. So my face was always tingling and stuff. So when I found this, I was like, ooh, I really loved their lemon rain energy drink. They killed it when they came out with it. Sour gummy worm. Let's give it a shot. Not going to lie. They did a great job. It's not my favorite neon sour gummy worm, but it is definitely one that I enjoy, that I, savor and keep going with. So definitely give that one a check out. What I love about the energy drink thing right now is how they started to really explore new flavor profiles. They started to, hey, let's go and get these candy flavors and bring them into the drink format, because that's what a lot of people like me, we grew up with some candy. We had fun. So yeah, now that I get to taste that candy profile, it just makes it more enjoyable. But yes, if you guys did not realize the pattern, there's a lot of lemon. Like I said, I really love that flavor profile. And then also all of my energy drinks are sugar-free. Now, there's a lot of research that shows that you still have an insulin response to the sugar-free because it's confusing the body. So though it's not necessarily as unhealthy as a full sugar profile that you get hit with, your body is still going to have some type of a negative response to that artificial sweetener. So that's where I would like to, at some point, try to wean off of the energy drinks, get back to the coffee, get back to tea. But there's going to be more to that development later on in the year, just because of some of the things that are happening at work, these changes that are possibly going to happen, some of the things that have been going on. Yeah, there's going to be hopefully some changes here in the very near future. Well, not near future, a couple months, like probably around the end of the year. So I'll keep you guys posted, of course. But yes, those are my 4 energy drinks that I recommend, that I think everyone should at least try out and give it a shot. These are they're wonderful. So, okay. The energy drink gods demand sacrifices and the prices are too steep. Absolutely. Kyle Wilkinson coming in. Hello, handsome. Well, hello, you beautiful soul. So Roland and Mist Village. Oh, I got you. Yep. Monster, Nos, Rockstar, Alani is my guess. I did have 2 Alanis last week. 2 weeks ago. I bought them because I wanted to try them out, and I'm not going to lie, I was pleasantly surprised. But when you have a smaller can size for the price, I'm like, nope, I am not a fan of that. So that's where I haven't stayed with them. Damn, I'm already off to a bad start. Nah, you good, dude. And of course, RA Lemon is the best. Have not seen that one. Absolutely, my girl. Oh, yep. We need to check out this Club Rock Shandy. So let's see. Oh, what is this? Club Rock Shandy? I'm so curious. I mean, I'm not curious for this price point, but I'm guessing they're shipping it from Ireland. What? Orange? Yo, this just looks, what, Tang. This reminds me of Tang, you guys. That's it. With real bits of orange. Yo, I don't care who you are. If you're drinking orange or orange juice, pulp. Give me the pulp. I love extra pulp. If I basically could have an orange slushy where it's half pulp, and the other half orange juice. That is the way orange juice is supposed to be. However, I also do not agree with orange juice. I don't agree people should be drinking orange juice, but this reminds me of like all things Tang and like your 7-year-old cousin who is charging through the screen door acting like a feral raccoon because they have no discipline in their life and their parents don't, correct them. This is what it reminds me of, but oh, I'm so curious. Oh, yep, imported from Ireland. There it is, right there. Good God. Oh man, if this doesn't have like liquid hate for British, I don't know if I want it. Like if I have a drink of this and immediately like cuss out the Queen or whatever else you guys do, like this taxation is theft, tea in the harbor, and Club Rock Shandy. That's what we need in our lives, you guys. I want to try this out so bad now. Okay, I'm picking up a pattern here. Yep, Black Rifle and Monster are my two favorites. Rockstar is a close third. You know what? Make your Black Rifle with Monster as your base. Are the 3D brands in stores? They are in stores. You can find them in some stores. It depends, obviously, on the store. I have seen them in Walmarts. You can get them at GNC. But again, my go-to is the Amazon Prime. It's such a great one to go for. And they do also have like flavor profile packs where you can get 12 flavors in one pack. So you can try out the different flavors. I've done green. I've done purple, blue, the red, white, and blue. They have so many different flavors, but they're not bad. They'll be full of calories. No. So the Rain energy drink, you're looking at 10 calories. Our Alpha Land 3D, you're looking at 15. Our Ghost energy drink, pink sour pink lemonade, is 10. And then, of course, the final Silver 3D is going to be 15 as well. So, I mean, literally your calorie count is so low. No energy drinks are sugar-free or they taste like shit. No energy drinks are sugar-free. No energy drinks are sugar-free or they taste like shit. I'm confused on that, Kyle, but I feel like you're saying blasphemous things. That's my interpretation. You blasphemer. This is the second time I felt odd being in a chat with Richie. Ghost is a brand I've been wanting to try. Glad it has TJ's approval. I've got a new quest hunting the ghost. Dude, do it. Their sour apple. Oh my God. Sour watermelon. Also clutch. Just clutch flavor profiles. Those would be my top 3 that I would say to recommend and try out first, just because they're the flavor profiles I really love. Your tarty sourness on that sour apple kicks it. It's perfect. And then the watermelon, sour Warhead watermelon, it's so good. Their Ghost watermelon would probably be my favorite watermelon of all energy drinks. Not going to lie. I've had the sour gummy worm Rain. That one is good. Yeah, absolutely. I'm so glad I'm not the only one who drinks energy drinks plus writing. Dude, it's almost required for me. If you're a fan of Swedish Fish, you should try the Ghost Swedish Fish. So here's the crazy thing, you guys. I was blessed. So we did a Secret Santa at my work during the holiday season. So I participated and I hooked up this guy with some stuff. So for me, I told him, when you filled out the form, you put in what the things you like. I put in the fact that I liked Ghost energy drinks and that I liked Neon gummy worms. And all I got was a 5-pound bag of Neon gummy worms and every single flavor of Ghost energy drink that they made at the time. I don't know where the person got all the flavors, but they literally went to the store and bought each and every flavor. I put them in my little locker in the office. And they're my go-to over the next 2 months. I just, when I had a rough day or I needed a little kick, I had those there. Oh, that was the best Secret Santa gift ever. Definitely will try them. Have had Rain, which was good. Yeah, I really like that. Gonna try these out for sure. Dude, you should, man. It is an Irish staple. No fake bits. I love it. Damn you, TJ. I was trying to comment and was on your normal page. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's the good old Demi. I love you, dude. I love you, man. I also cannot stay, and I'm also here to say have a good stream. Dude, thank you. Actually, that is something we should probably talk about. I feel like I had, though I do not have kids, I instantly had a parental wave of energy wash over me as soon as I said that. We need to have a talk, and we're gonna have a talk with you. Oof. That's not even like Uncle TJ status. That was just like, we need to have a talk. Like, oh shit. Oh shit. This is intervention. Old boy been fucking up, screwing around. Like, we gonna have a talk. More than likely, I will be getting rid of the StreamYard. So obviously all the cool Gucci shit that you guys see. I will more than likely be getting rid of the StreamYard, but I will not necessarily stop streaming. What I will more than likely do is just go straight to YouTube live streams, which I'm sad about because I love the intro. I love all the things we do, but more than likely I will just be going directly to YouTube. And the reason is just for the budgetary costs. There is a potential that I may be leaving my job. And that was kind of a part of all the drama was I went and talked to some senior leaders at the job, and I told them flat out that I had already applied at other places, and that was where this snowball effect continued to go, and there were some like, oh shit, we need to act. So that's where for right now I am staying with the job. But that's where they were like, dude, within 4 months, our brand new employee that everyone loves is on the verge of quitting. And I told him that. So that's where there's some things happening. But with that being said, I was going again over the budget and looking at where do I need to cut costs. I believe, if I remember correctly, the StreamYard is, I was checking the cake. The StreamYard is about $30 to $40 a month. And with the amount of editing and the amount of typesetting and other things that are going on in the books, I want the Patreon membership that we have, the blessing that you guys have given to go to really support making more books, but then also to keep the Shopify store up. So if people do want, really cool shirts and stuff, there's that. So basically the Shopify store literally costs $40 a month to keep the store up. So if there's no shirts being bought, if there's things like that, there's no revenue to offset that. So with StreamYard costing $40, all it is a software which makes streaming easier to the multiple platforms. It's the fact of I can still do live streams and I can still engage with the community. We just may have to go to, just cut the nicety service, but obviously spending time with you guys is where the true genuine purpose is, right? So I may be getting rid of the StreamYard and just going directly to streaming through the YouTube platform. So that's where, please, make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. If worse comes to worse, we might just be doing the live streams on YouTube and then doing something else with the Facebook to remind you guys, hey, we're streaming on the YouTube. But that's really where that decision is coming down to. There's some other things that I'm looking at canceling and just eliminating because of time and money and everything else. So I'm pleasantly surprised to hear that they took your decision to quit seriously. Most jobs would just tell you not to let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Yes. I'm very blessed. There's a lot. Once, more than likely in a week or two, I will explain some more in-depth stuff, or if anything, I will post it into the Patreon so that the Patreon members know exactly what happened and where it's going to go from there. That way it's not as public, but I'm a very transparent person. I am not perfect. I have definitely screwed up. I've definitely done things not the way, or I've definitely made errors, but at the same time, the quality of my work on some projects were of the level where some very key individuals within the organization just said, this is exactly what we have wanted for years, and it is better than anything we have gotten in years, and we're going to let this employee just leave. What do we need to do to keep this person around? So it was a very nice blessing. Again, we won't get into some of the details, but save your money. We'll still see you. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate you. Totally agree with Kyle Murphy. With Kyle. Totally agree with Kyle. Everyone makes errors. It's what we do with afterwards that matters. That is true. And honestly, I think that's one of the things too is, here is this has been my philosophy for so long. If you are giving, because again, you guys, I came from the military. If we're giving our people empowerment to act, you have to allow them to fail. As long as lives are not lost, is it really that big of a deal? And so that was the other thing too, was when I was in the military, though I deployed twice and though we were in the war on terror and we were doing things, if my guys are not in direct combat, if we are not directly engaging the enemy or have a threat of that really happening to us, then that means we do not have this huge sense of urgency to eliminate a lot of risks in some areas. So, or we can accept a lot more risk of let them go try out this project. Let them go try this workflow process out. Let them experiment and gain experience and gain knowledge. And who knows, we might actually learn something from this. Holy shit, right? If I am giving empowerment to a non-commissioned officer, one of my staff sergeants, go and prosper, right? Go do your leadership stuff. But just know that if you also abuse that authority and abuse your people, there are going to be ramifications because you don't fuck with my people, right? So that's where, absolutely, man, like Rob said, hey, if you make a mistake, own it. I made a mistake. Here's what I did to correct it, et cetera, et cetera. And also what I am seeing is the methodology of things of how did you get from A to B? And then also, because when you have certain things that are living, like living data points, well, when I looked at the numbers today, that's not showing the same thing that you wrote down. Well, at the of analysis from, let's say from the 1st of March, when I pulled the data, this is what it said. And here's the data pull that you can see. And then here I took steps A, B, and C. It's like long division, right? Here is every single step broken down of how I got to my answer. Very scientific, because you somewhat have to be in some of these products. Well, on 16 March, when I pulled it, it wasn't the same. Well, yes, because you can have degrees of change from 1 to 16 March. Some people don't want to understand that or accept it, but that's the way a lot of these things are. So it is what it is. Royal Road. Okay, yes. So there's the tangent. We're almost at an hour, and I still have to get to the tax man. So you guys, I am happy to say I will just pull it up right now. Oh, what is this? We've already got our first comment. TFTC. Whoop. The cake, it says it's done again. Pretty sure it's not. But with that being said, come on. There we go. I am happy to announce you guys that's Slaughterhouse, book 3 of the Bloodbath series. It's the Scalpel Chronicles, all the different names we have for it. Book 3 is now live on Royal Road. Chapters will be releasing every day until it is done and complete. So I think something like, 40 chapters, 40 plus chapters. So for the next month and a half, you guys can enjoy the final story in one of the most brutal book series in Lit RPG. So I've been told, because I haven't read every book in Lit RPG. But I think you guys are going to like it. There's definitely, I tried my best to really answer all the questions that some people may have and move on. And I think it's going to be a fun conclusion for people. So go check it out. Leave some comments. Let me know. We've already got Unwired, Big Rob coming in there and leaving us a comment. So thanks for that, man. I really appreciate it. What is coming next? Woo, woo. You know what, Timmy? What is coming next? I'll tell you what's coming next. Pancake cake. Let me go see if we can get this pancake cake done.
Ryan, how dare you? How dare you, good sir? The cake is a lie. The cake is not a lie. It's a liquid mess of goo right now. You know what, Ryan? You know what? I will post photos. I will post photos for you if I get off the stream before the cake is done. Because more than likely, I'll have to leave for the tax man and the house will catch on fire. And then I'll be like, hey, here's your fucking cake. And here's my burnt pile of char. Richie will get it. The cake is a lie. The cake is not a lie. And, when I say I'm going to do something like print up Brian Norton's face on a sheet cake and eat it live while doing a GuildifyCon stream, I'll fucking do it. So guess what? There's a pancake cake cooking right now. Bet. He will go via Walmart. Oh, Nick Boslow. LOL. Could it be a distraction? A low-level illusion. It's not an illusion, you guys, I swear. Okay, so let's get back to Demi's question. What's coming next? That's a good question. That is a good question. I don't know. I really don't know because I'm torn. One of the things, though, is that I have to finish editing book 1, 2, and 3 of Bloodbath. So obviously I want to knock those out and then I, can be fully dedicated to the writing. More than likely what's going to happen, Patreon community, you will more than likely see a prologue and chapter 1 drop of a Project General Motors. And then the Patreon community can vote with what they want. Do they want Project General Motors? Do they want The Dying Breed Book 4 and the novelette, The Red Flag Army finished? Or do they want to leave it up to writer's choice? That is more than likely what will happen. I still am working, and Demi actually has a character in Project General Motors. As far as everyone who's in the chat, Kyle Wilkinson has a character. I just haven't written them in. Stephen Landry has a character. So everyone has a character in Project General Motors that I majority talk to. But I don't know. And for me, I am a little torn. And I'll say this, the reason why. When Brandon Warrior Bernard up there, when he posts his reviews and his comments of The Dying Breed Book 3 and all those things, it just makes me so grateful for the time spent within that world and building it. And it makes me so much more excited and motivated to where I'm like, man, I'm not ready to abandon this world. And I want to finish writing book 4, finish the first saga. But then at the same time, you're just super excited about this next and latest project that you've already kind of started and you've already got an idea of where you want to go. So it's one of those things where it's like, dude, I could go either way. I could write either story at this point, but I want the community to have a say in this because, you guys are the ones financially supporting these books. You guys are the ones who are devoting this time and energy and effort. And so that's where I feel, just the way I want to kind of do things, I just feel like you guys should have a say. So that's kind of the way I look at it. I can imagine you making a crepe cake. I don't know. I've never even seen what a crepe cake is. You know what's next? Duckpocalypse. Hell yeah. GM, can't wait to check it out. I want the Dying Breed campfire stories. Dude, I would have too much fun with that. You know what? Honestly, Ryan, that could almost be its own saga series, like a side story series where it's the campfire story series, but like book 1 is a novelette from one character telling one war story. And then the next book is the next character in the circle, right? So the book starts out, for book 1, it starts out with them at the campfire. And then each book is each character at the campfire telling their stories. I love that. That would be pretty cool. Because then like each book, only 20, 30,000 words, novelette size, and just boom, 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 just rapid fire them out. No editor, no grammar checking, fire for full effect. Nothing wrong could happen. But that would be fun. Yeah, you do, dude. I'm excited. You make me blush. This sounds kind of cool, actually. Thanks, man. Yeah. So So we'll see. Honestly, I only have maybe 1 or 2 chapters left of the Red Flag Army to write, which is, again, it's going to be it's a novelette, so it's only about 20 or 30,000 words. And honestly, I really love some of the imagery that I was able to capture in that, the scene and the feel, the vibe, I think is really cool. And I think obviously, our Dying Breed fans will really love it. So there's that. So we'll see, Demi. We'll see, man. I'm not sure. But what I do know is that appointment is at 11 o'clock and it's already 10:23. So we only have about 10 more minutes, you guys. But so actually, you know what? With 10 more minutes left, let's jump over to the motivation for this week, because there's some stuff that I found in the last 2-3 days that really helped me out, especially with what's going on. And Patreon community, expect to see Project General Motors drop. And again, you guys are the only ones who have seen this besides 2 other people. There's only 2 other people that have actually seen the cover. And it's those same 2 people. No, one other person has seen it. I'm just trying to think, who was it? I can't remember who the 3rd person was that saw the cover. Okay. That's what we'll do for the Patreon, guys. This will drop as soon as we're done here. You guys let me know what you think, and we'll do a poll. You guys decide. And so then, as soon as I'm done editing the book, Bloodbath books, or going through the edited changes of the Bloodbath books, that's what you guys will get. Okay, now let's get into this. Oh, there we go. All right. I had to remember, like, what videos are we starting out on? All right, so if you guys remember, we will not do 2 loops of the videos. We'll just do 1 because of the time, because I need to make sure that I make this a point.
Age 5, you go to school, and school is fun because you make friends, but school is hard because they give you homework. Those things turn into a job. Maybe that job becomes a career someday, and before you know it, you've learned quite a few things. You've met quite a few people. Maybe you find someone or a group of people you want to spend your time with, and your life is looking pretty great, but it's looking pretty full. You see, one thing grown-ups are always good at is remembering to fill our calendars. And one thing we're terrible at is leaving enough room for wonder. But not you all. You're different, because you're watching a grown man play with a puzzle. To be okay with not having it all figured out, and that's all I ask of you tonight. It's not going to take much effort, just a little shift in your perspective. But if you're willing to play, I promise you, it will be fun. But most importantly, you will find that in the midst of all that great stuff, it is still quite possible to leave yourself just enough room for wonder. And if you're willing to go on the journey with me tonight, well, then I'm going to try to show you some things that before tonight maybe seemed impossible.
I kept saying this to myself on repeat. There is no way, Mel, if you've worked this hard, that you will not be rewarded. You have to believe that this moment is preparing you for something amazing that hasn't happened yet. Keep going. I repeated that over and over and over and over and over again as I wanted to throw in the towel, as I would start to bash myself, as I would start to feel sorry for myself and be like, nope, there's just no way I'm going to believe that something amazing isn't going to happen. I've worked too hard. Something amazing that hasn't happened is coming. And when you get yourself into that mindset, it creates a sense of resilience and momentum and resolve that you need in order to keep going when the shit hits the fan, or when you feel disappointed, or when life is beating you down. I kept saying this to myself on repeat. There is no way, Mel, if you've worked this hard, that you will not be rewarded. You have to believe that this moment is preparing you for something amazing that hasn't happened yet. Keep going. I repeated that over and over and over and over and over again as I wanted to throw in the towel, as I would start to bash myself, as I would start to feel sorry for myself and be like, nope, there's just no way I'm going to believe that something amazing isn't going to happen. I've worked too hard. Something amazing that hasn't happened is coming. And when you get yourself into that mindset, it creates a sense of resilience and momentum and resolve that you need in order to keep going when the shit hits the fan, or when you feel disappointed, or when life is beating you down. I kept saying this to myself on repeat.
Oh, gosh, I love that.
And sometimes there's certain blessings and certain things that we want that seem to be delayed, but they're not really being delayed. You're being developed. You think it's a delay, you're being developed. So that when the time comes, you won't squander, you won't waste, or the blessing turn out to be a curse. So sometimes the greatest thing that God can ever do for you is to keep things from you until the appointed time. Isn't it something that sometimes we're angry with God because we think that God is taking too long? And in God's omniscience, his all-knowingness, he knows that if he gave it to you 1 week sooner, literally 1 week sooner, it would have disastrous results. It would be a completely different scenario in 1 week. And that's why you have to have the spirit of, Lord, don't take me out the oven too soon. Because the reality of it is, the majority of your time with God is spent in the oven. And sometimes there's certain blessings and certain things that we want that seem to be delayed, but they're not really being delayed. You're being developed. You think it's a delay, you're being developed. So that when the time comes, you won't squander, you won't waste, or the blessing turn out to be a curse. So sometimes the greatest thing that God can ever do for you is to keep things from you until the appointed time. Isn't it something that sometimes we're angry with God because we think that God is taking too long? And in God's omniscience, his all-knowingness, he knows that if he gave it to you 1 week sooner, literally 1 week sooner, it would have disastrous results. It would be a completely different scenario in 1 week. And that's why you have to have the spirit of, Lord, don't take me out the oven too soon. Because the reality of it is, the majority of your time with God is spent in the oven. And sometimes there's certain blessings.
All right, guys. That was the motivation I found. And I found it right at the same time. Like it was all just, it all came at once. The same thing, you know, don't let the hard days win. The shirt showed up. Everything just came in. And that was the reminder that I had. Because the last 2 weeks, every day I walked into work ready to quit. On the verge of like, if the wrong thing is said at the wrong moment today, I'm going to leave everything on this desk and walk out the door and I don't give a shit. And here I still am, right? And so then with the writing, that's where, you know, this process of continually growing in the skills and always saying like, you know, hey, this is all development. It's not a delay. It's a development. And I was like, man, that's just, I love that perspective. And that's what we need, right? We need to have to give ourselves different perspectives on things. So you're a bit late, but dropping in to say hi. Busy at work, but listening. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. We're actually just about to drop off this stream. So thanks for stopping in. Be sure to check out, keep posted with the Facebook stuff and the Twitter, because more than likely, like I was telling earlier, we're probably just going to be going to a change where we're directly streaming only to YouTube. So, whoop, cake, right time, right place. Bam! Be like a fucking cake. Don't get out of that white rice cooker steamer thing early. You sit in there and you develop into that delicious beautifulness of what you were supposed to be. Word. Oh, it's good old Q coming in to say hi. What's up, my brother from another mother? I hope you are doing well, my good friend. But we're basically done. So, it's been a while. And Big Rob, what he's saying, and y'all check out Royal Road. You guys, if you have not read the Bloodbath series, it is now finally launching. Book 1, 2, and 3. You can read it for free right now over the next 2.5, 3 months, and then you'll have to wait until the end of August. So there's that. It's been a while. I know, dude, you've been MIA. I'm glad to see you're okay. I hope you're doing well, my man. We really appreciate you. Your books are on the way, brother. They're on the way. They're in the mail. They're somewhere. So yeah, hopefully you get them soon. But like I said, unfortunately, I can't stay long. There's a lot of other things we have to get done today. I will post pictures to y'all of the cake, since you don't believe me. because it is still cooking. But from there, what else? Patreon members, be ready for Project Golem. General Motors. It will be dropping here in the next 5 to 10 minutes. So with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much to the Dying Breed community, the Patreon members. You guys are awesome. For everyone who came in and hung out, it's meant a lot. I feel so much better this weekend, going into next week and the next 2 weeks. I'm excited. Hopefully this week I will get back to the editing all the way, get back to the writing here within the next 2 weeks, because that way you guys get to enjoy some more content. But I hope you guys all have an amazing week, an amazing weekend. Definitely love this community that we've been building. For the support for one another has been awesome. So thank you so much, you guys. God bless. Have a great week. And I look forward to hearing your thoughts on Project General Motors.
Yeah, I don't believe in destiny, I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me, you ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes, call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love, still gonna die for what I love. Still gonna try, I won't give up. Still gonna fight until I've won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left, and I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no. Some injuries, mentally and physically. Studied them religiously so I don't repeat history. And people won't admit to me they don't want a victory bad enough to get a C. They'd rather just go leave it be. And oh, this journey I've been on since 13, working hard and learning, never stopping searching. Yeah, it's burning, all this passion hurts me. I took action working, writing down these words. No, I'm not okay, I just wanna be something. I don't wanna be